Hello YouTube, this is DeAndre Dobbs. Before you start the video, I just wanted to add in a couple of things that I had left out, okay? First of all, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. And I'm still, getting my video together so I can upload it so you guys can check it out and give me y'all's feedback. And also, I am wanting to tell you that I found out a couple of things involved in remember when I told you about the lady that was keeping track of Tamika's checks and her address being changed and email being changed? Well, apparently it was Mrs. Diane. Mrs. Diane, I did not know this, y'all. That was Tiny's mama of Xscape, Tiny Harris. She's part of Xscape, and she is, she's with T.I. And her mother, Miss Diane, that's who found out the discovery about Tamika's address being changed and why she wasn't getting her check. And get this, y'all, get this big scoop of tea right here. Apparently, Tamika Scott checks was being deposited in Latasha, her sister's husband's bank account. Talk about tragic, child. Talk about tragic. But yeah, that's what I wanted to add in my video for y'all, so to give y'all some more information, because I just keep finding out stuff about this. But I hope y'all enjoy the video. Have a wonderful day. I love you all. Bye bye. Hello YouTube, happy Monday, April the 3rd, 2023, and I'm back with another YouTube video. As you can see, I made a video Friday on update on what's been going on with my weekend, and also I said yesterday in my community box that I was going to be doing a video today, because this video I'm doing today, this video was actually meant for Friday, but I had some stuff to do Friday, and I went to spend some time with family for the weekend, and it was WWE Wrestlemania 39 weekend goes Hollywood, and oh my goodness, it was such a good pay-per-view, and it was such a good show. I really enjoyed myself. So I want to congratulate all the winners and to all the performers that really put on a great match. First, I want to congratulate, a couple of peoples in the Hall of Fame. I don't know all their names, but I just know who I know. The first name is going to be Stacy Keibler. She's got inducted in the Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame. You got Rey Mysterio. He got inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame. And you have so many more. You got the legendary referee, Tim White. He passed away, I think, sometime last year. Congratulations to him on his WWE Hall of Fame induction. Also, the champions that won new titles. Rhea Ripley. You got Rhea Ripley. You got so much more. You got Seth Rollins. He was victorious in his match against Paul London. No, was it Paul Morgan? It was one of these, what was his name? Logan Paul, I think. Congratulations to him. And congratulations to Rey Mysterio on his victory against his son Dominic Mysterio in the storyline that he was in, and it was just so wonderful. Also, congratulations to Trish Stratus, Becky Lynch, and Lita in that match against Bayley and CTR. I think that's the team they on, CTR. Congratulations to all of them. Congratulations to the winners. Okay, let's get started, you guys. Today's show is going to be about Xscape group members and sibling sisters, Tamika Scott and her sister Takia Scott. Takoa Scott. I think that's her name. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, one of the biggest storylines in history that we got. Sister Tamika Scott claiming that her sister stole $30,000 from him. Tamika allegedly claims that her sister and her sister husband stole money from her, allegedly $30,000. But really, it is claimed that it's more than $30,000. And also, it's also been claimed that she also stole her royalties too, along with the songs. And $30,000 worth of royalties and $30,000, that's just like a lot of money. That is a lot of money to take from a person. And I don't agree with, the thing is this. Siblings, they have their problems, they have their fights, they have their ups and downs. But if it's one thing I don't agree with, I do not agree with siblings stealing from one another, especially money. If you steal money from another person or another sibling, it's just, or any family member, I think it's just wrong. But I'm going to give you my opinion. But that's allegedly what's been happening. And she also explained in the screenshots that she had, and she also made a video about it. And she was very nice, and she quoted. She was like, I was very nice to say only $30,000 was stolen. But Tamika also said, you want your apology? How about you apology? She was basically referring to her sister, to Lakota. I think that's her name. Lakola? Her sister Lakoa. Latoa, I think. I don't know her sister's name, but I just know Tamika. Now, Natoa, she told Toa, you want an apology? Why don't you apologize what you did? What you did, which was you and your husband stole $30,000 of my royalties and loyalties and more money that she had. And it was this lady, I think her name was a lady that was their producer. She also can back up the claims of what's been going on. Oh, and this the kicker, y'all. It's also claimed that her sister and her husband changed her home address signature and the email for they can get her checks. For they can get Tamika checks. Her sister Latoya, I'm gonna call her Latoya. Her sister Latoya changed her sister Tamika Scott address. Her and her husband changed Tamika Scott address to her email and to her address to not get the checks. And I think it was very, very, very wrong. I'm telling you, it's a lot going on. And where's this other? Okay. And she also said, on what you did later on in the YouTube video, Tamika, she also detailed on anonymous text that she believed to be linked to something else that she was in. It is just a lot. It says, she basically saying, on what she believed. Tamika's claimed that she received anonymous texts from her sister. I'm going to see if I can get those texts. Because it's just so very, very sad. And I feel like this. I'm going to give you my opinion on all of this. I feel like this. if you consider yourself a friend and if you are family, excuse me, y'all. I know people's do their share of stealing, but stealing money from a family member, especially your sibling, your brother, or your sister, I think that's a new low. I think if you stealing money from your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, and your grandpa, I think that is totally wrong. Because stuff like that gets people's hurt. They give something to somebody to talk about. It's so sad what was that this situation has been going on longer than it has, because it's just not right. And for her to steal her sister money, for her to steal Tamika money, I feel like the husband probably put her up to that, because they probably been doing this a long time. And a lot of people's probably thinking, I don't know why Tamika's doing that. I'm going to go with this. I feel like Tamika, she's doing what she needs to do. She's just trying to expose her sister. She's basically trying to bring her receipts on what she bought. Because it seems like this is true. Like, Tamika's sister, Natoya, has really stolen money from her. $30,000 worth of royalties. And to be honest with you, if somebody was doing this to me, I would have done the same thing that she was doing to try to prove herself that her sister and her sister husband stole money from her. And that's not all. It is also claimed, child, that Tamika Scott, she admitted this, like she had a sex tape out. I don't know with who, but she had a sex tape out back in the day. And it's claimed that her sister was trying to use that sex tape that she had with that other person to blackmail Tamika. Like, how are you gonna do that, ma'am? Like, how does that work? Are you serious? Are you really gonna try to blackmail your own sister with her own work just because she's calling you and your husband out for stealing her money, $30,000 worth of royalties? Now, let me remind y'all that it's more than $30,000 that she claimed it was. She claimed it was more than $30,000. That's all she really said. But when you think about it, it could have been way more. It has to be way more than $30,000. And for me, and for her sister Natoya to just steal her money like that and do her like that, it's wrong. Because siblings or any family member shouldn't do that to anybody. Because stealing is wrong, and especially that type of money. But like I said, it is claimed that who was they manager back in the day or producer of their group, I don't forgot the lady name. She I'm gonna see, can I pull up a picture? See, she was basically backing up the stuff that Tamika was saying. And that's who really came out with that her sister and her husband was changed her address to her email and address to her house because she wouldn't get no checks. And that's some really shady shit and stuff. Like, that's really, really, really cold. And when I read this stuff's still trending. And when I read this, I was like, wow. Because I kept seeing it, but it really didn't resonate with me at that time. But when I kept reading it, I'm like, oh my damn. This is some really foul shit. And I was like, when Tamika was coming out with it, I'm like, okay, Tamika, you go ahead and get the receipts. You prove that you are telling the truth, which she was. She was telling the truth. Her sister Natoya really took her money, and her husband took her money. And then gonna threaten her with the sex tape that she done with somebody years ago. Like, that is really foul. Like, I don't agree with that. And I really hope that it gets resolved, because that's really foul. Really, really foul. And it's wrong. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, it is like crazy. So I really hope that everything gets resolved between her and her sister, because that is really foul and really cold. And I know this probably was last week. It's still trending to me. So I'm going to go on and do this video with that. Okay. On to the next topic. Eva Marcille, Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think. She's the Real Housewives actress. And she stars in the hit show All the Queen's Men on BET. Her and her husband are getting divorced after 4 years of marriage. I was like, I didn't expect this. And as you can see, I seen the picture, and it seems like that she was not happy about that she was not happy about getting married for the picture. It seems like even Marcelle is like she's got some devilish behavior in there. And it's also claimed that Eva Marcille, I'm gonna put it like this, that she wants half of everything. Like she wants half custody of the kids. She wants half the money. It's basically she wants half of everything, what's going on in that marriage between them two. And I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. It's sad. It's sad. Because this is my thing with this. It's like when you getting married, you are like, it's different shades of forms of getting married. Some people's get married in the courthouse. Some people's get married, spend all this money getting married on this catering and decorations. Like, I can understand that you want to go all out for your special day, like you're getting married. But this the thing though. Do you think it's a waste of time when you bought all the stuff for your wedding, and then y'all getting married, and then a year or two later, boom, divorce. Or a month or two later, boom, divorce. Because I feel like he's not on here. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's get back to it. I'm sorry about that interruption, y'all. Bear with me. But back what I was saying, people's really go all out for their wedding, and you think that these couples are happy, but in reality that they're not happy. It's like they doing this because I think, to me, it's a spell. Like, they think they are in love, but in reality they are not. And I think it's wrong to basically to just waste your money on a wedding when you know you're not gonna stay in the marriage. I really think you should really get married in a courthouse, because you're not really spending your money on really too much of nothing, except wedding license. But that's not the point what I'm making. What I'm making is when you are getting married, I don't know what went on between Eva Marcille and her husband marriage. I don't know. I don't know what happened between their marriage. Maybe they hit a rough bump, a rough patch or whatever. But I can basically say that it is totally foul, because you've been married for 4 years and then all of a sudden you're divorced. Like I said, I don't know what they had going on with their marriage. I don't know. But it had to have been something that it wasn't working. And sometimes when you get married, you're going to have those flaws. You're going to have cold feet. You're going to hit a rough patch in marriage. Sometimes it can be worked out. Sometimes it can't. It depends on what the situation is. I don't judge nobody. I'm not judging anybody. But basically what I'm saying is, if you really love a person, like a person claims that they love you, and if y'all want to get married, get married. And if y'all talk about it, get married. Because getting married is a wonderful thing for so many people. Some people are made for marriages. Some people are not made for marriages. Some people are made from relationships. Some people are not made from relationships. It's not for me to decide. But me being single, I'm single. And it's okay. I'm used to it. But I feel like it has to be something very deep in that marriage. And I really hope that it gets resolved. But it's also claimed that, it was she divorcing her husband for what's that word? Inconceivable differences. Different differences, I think. I'm not for sure. But I really hope that, that they get resolved, because some marriages can be messy. Some marriages can really be bad. Some marriages are good. Some marriages are bad. But, it doesn't surprise me, because she's been playing the hell out of her part on All the Queen's Men. And I was joking about it. I was like, maybe she got one of them men from Eden on All the Queen's Men. Like, hell, I wouldn't mind having one of them or a couple. Let's see, maybe Doc, maybe Midnight, or maybe Eduardo. Who's to say? But, yeah. But when I heard about this, I was shocked for a minute, but then again, I wasn't surprised about it, because Eva Marcille looks like she's got that attitude, like she's got that devilish attitude, like, we're gonna do this my way, like, I'm tired of something, I'm through with you, it's over with. But she's also had a past relationship with Lance Gross, the one that played Calvin Payne on Tyler Perry Meet the Pain. And also, they was dating when they was in the show. They dated from 2006 to 2010. And let me tell you, I didn't know anything about that till this year. But yeah, I really hope, that's what I really found out about Eva Marcille and her husband getting divorced. And that's all I really found out about Tamika Scott and her sister and husband. And it's just wild, y'all. It's like the tea never stops. But I really hope both situations get resolved, because baby, it is just a lot. Also, when I was watching WrestleMania 9, WrestleMania 39, blooper, WrestleMania 39, I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed it. And just seeing all the throwback memories and stuff on why I love wrestling is just totally amazing. I truly loved the Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley match. I love the Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio match. I love the match between Seth Rollins and Paul and Logan Paul. And I definitely love the match between Trish Stratus, Becky Lynch, and Lita versus Damage Control. That's the name, Damage Control. And oh my goodness, it was just so wonderful to just see all the feels of how wrestling is still. And it was good to see John Cena back in action, even though I'm not a fan of his. But, you know, I love wrestling. And also, I'm going to tell you this little story. What made me get on wrestling is because of my late mother. My late mama, her birthday is April the 9th. I'm going to try to do a video on her to pay homage to her. My mother, she was everything to me. Basically, she is the reason that I love wrestling because I think I inherited from her. I inherited a lot of things from my mama, and she was so unique and so special. She was one of the reasons that got me into wrestling. And basically, I heard a story that she was watching this pay-per-view, Over the Edge, from 1999. And that's when legendary superstar Owen Hart died. And when Owen Hart died, you know, he fell from the sky. It was a stunt that he was doing. He fell from the sky, and he just basically fell 12 feet from the sky. And he broke his neck, and he died instantly. And it's just sad. And those are one of the greatest memories I have of my mama. But WrestleMania 39 was good. I just want to pay a little homage to my mama. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna put up this picture of my mama for those of you that don't know my mama, because her birthday is this month, and I'm gonna try to do a video on her. Yeah. So that will be my video today, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back with another video soon. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the subscribing and viewing my videos and everything. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back with another video soon. Thank you all. Enjoy your wonderful Monday. Bye-bye.